wanted to get this off my chest, but I'm not okay. I'm just not okay, bro. I'm just not. And I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like everything's okay. That's not what we're about to do. Because the past couple weeks, I've just been feeling really, really depressed, really stressed out, really down. I didn't have no motivation to do anything. I've just been laying down on my bed, just scrolling. Every single night, I've been lost in my own thoughts, overthinking, stressing over things that are really not that big. And guess what? I'm just not okay. And like I said, one thing we're not about to do is just sit here and pretend like everything's okay. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just not. My mental health hasn't been really good. My depression hasn't been really good. I just feel like my life is going upside down. I can't even smile for once. I'm tired of pretending like everything's okay. I'm not gonna continue pretending like, oh, everything's fine and dandy. I'm not doing that no more. I'm gonna start to show you guys who I really am, because I'm not gonna fake nothing on camera. You guys know who I am. I'm a very authentic person. I always show you guys how I am on camera. I'm not one of those people who fake it on camera and try to be someone else. I don't do that, no. So I'm gonna vent to you guys because I'm just so sick and tired of pretending like everything's okay. My mental health hasn't been good. I've been struggling financially and mentally. No one ever checks up on me. No one ever asks me, are you okay? How's your mental doing? No one ever asked me that. I don't have friends. I don't have family who supports me. I don't have nobody. So of course I'm gonna complain, and of course I'm gonna vent on camera because that's all I have. No one really understands the things I'm going through. And I'm sorry to be really blunt about it, but I just have to get this off my chest because I'm so sick and tired of pretending like everything's okay. I'm not gonna do that no more. I'm not shutting my mouth no more. I've just been struggling really, really bad with my mental health, and I don't have anyone who ever checks up on me and says, hey bro, are you okay? Yo, what's good? Or how's your mental health doing? I don't have anyone ever checking up on me, and I'm starting to get sick and tired of this, man. Like, I'm so sick and tired of men's mental health not being taken care of. I feel like if you're a man in this society, no one really cares about your mental health. No one cares about how you're feeling. No one cares about if you're depressed or if you feel suicidal. I feel like nobody cares about us. And it's just the honest truth. So I have to talk about this because nobody talks about these kind of topics and these kind of things. And I'm just not okay, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys and pretend like, oh, I'm fine. No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna show you guys how I am feeling and who I am. I'm just not gonna fake nothing on camera anymore. I'm not doing that. I'm just so sick and tired of pretending like everything's okay. And every single day, I feel like shit. As soon as I wake up, I feel like I have no motivation to do anything. I just feel like I'm a failure. Every single day, I try my best to motivate myself, to do better, to keep going, to stay strong. And no matter what I do, and no matter what I tell myself, and no matter how much times I tell myself to think positively, nothing ever changes. It's always something that goes bad or wrong in my life. It's always some sort of negativity that always brings me down, or stress, or depression. You guys get what I mean. No matter how much hard I try, I always end up being frustrated and being hurt. And like I've told you guys in my recent videos, I've told you guys the things I went through. I went through a lot of trauma. I've been through a lot of pain. I've been through a lot of mental health issues where I always felt like no one really cared about me. And I'm so proud of the things that I went through because it made me the person I am today. So I feel like my whole life, I've always felt like I was an outcast. I always felt like I was invisible. I've never even had friends. I've never had anybody to ever check up on me. I've never had people to ever hang out or ever go places, you know? I've always felt like I was a loner. Since high school, I've always felt this way. I've never had people ever ask me if I'm okay. People ever check up on me, people support me. I've never had any of this before. And mind you, I was going through a lot of abuse at home with my parents already at that time too. I was already dealing with a lot with school, with depression, with bullying, with all that. And I feel like my mental health got worse over the years. And I feel like it hasn't gotten any better. It still affects me in my adulthood. I'm 23 now. And I feel like my mental health has not gotten any better than it was in high school. I just feel like my mental health is still as bad as it was. And I just feel like I'm not okay. And I'm just gonna be completely honest with you guys. I feel like my whole life, I've never felt like I was okay. I've always felt like I didn't belong in this world. I've always felt like no one cared about me. And no one really talks about these kind of things because, especially as a man, if you struggle with mental health issues, people normally don't check up on you. People don't ask if you're okay. People don't try to care for you or look out for you, And I know women are going through the same thing as well. I'm not just saying this only applies to men. Women go through the same thing too, but I'm just talking about my own perspective. As a man, I feel like nobody really cares about our mental health. Nobody ever really checks up on us. Nobody ever says, oh, hey man, how are you doing? Oh, how's your mental health doing? Are you doing okay? Like, I feel like nobody does that, especially if you're a man. I know all the men who's watching this could relate to me. But I just feel like I'm not okay. I'm just not doing mentally okay. And that's why I have not been uploading recently, because I just have so much on my mind. And I feel like I'm just only one person. I only have myself. What else am I going to do? I'm not going to keep going through depression every single day and think, oh, I'm going to be okay. I tell myself every single day I'm going to be okay. But no matter, like I said earlier, no matter how many times I tell myself I'll be okay, and no matter how many times I think positively about myself, it's always something that always ends up happening to me that's always negative, or things just go left. So I'm just so sick and tired of trying to stay strong. And I'm tired of feeling like nobody cares about what I'm going through. And I'm tired of feeling like I'm invisible, And yeah, man, my mental health is just really bad. And I feel like I just might not want to live here no more in this world. I feel like I've never belonged in this world. I feel like no one ever cared about me. I never had anyone ever ask me if I'm okay. The last time I've ever had someone ask me if I was okay was like 2 years ago. But other than that, I don't have anyone who ever messages me, anyone who ever texts me, anybody who ever reaches out to me. Even my own family. Me and my family are not even that close. Like, well, I'm close to some siblings and some of my close relatives, but not everybody in my family though. But y'all get what I mean. Like, I don't have anyone that's out there for me that I can reach out to or vent to or talk to, And I'm just so sick and tired of pretending like I'm fine. I always put a fake smile on my face when I'm outside in public, and people don't see that I'm struggling. People don't see that I'm hurting. And I always pretend like, oh, I'm fine. When someone asks me, how are you doing? I say, oh, I'm fine. And even though I'm not fine, obviously, but some people don't understand how I'm feeling because they're not me. They'll never be able to understand what I'm going through. But yeah, I always have to pretend like I have to put on a fake persona and pretend like, oh, I'm okay, or I'm doing fine, when I'm not really doing fine. But I just had to talk about this because I feel like as a man, nobody really checks up on us. Nobody ever cares about our mental health. Nobody ever asks us if we're okay. Nobody ever, no one ever cares about you if you're a man. It's just honesty, man. And I'm just being honest with you guys. And I just really wanted to talk about this. And also for my woman too. I know that women go through a lot as well, and no one ever checks up on you guys as well sometimes. But I'm just being honest from being a man. From my own perspective, I feel like men's mental health is not cared about as much compared to women's mental health, if you guys know what I mean. But other than that, I haven't been okay. I've just been chilling at home, just scrolling on my phone. I would go for walks here and there, but that was just for exercising. But my mental health hasn't been good. There'll be days where I don't feel like I want to get out of bed. There will be days where I feel like I don't want to live in this world anymore. Like the other day, I was in my room, right? And I had this thought in my head where I was like, man, I don't want to be in this cruel world anymore. I don't want to be here no more. I was just thinking all these kind of negative thoughts in my head, right? And I was telling myself, oh man, I've always felt like I've never belonged here. No one really cares about me. I've had so many crazy thoughts in my head, right? And I just wanted to end it all. And I don't know, I don't like saying things like this on camera, but it's just the honest truth. I just felt like I couldn't live in this world, man. I just felt like, I was like, man, I just want to end it. I don't want to be here no more. But then something told me that, you have so much to live for. You don't deserve to end your life. You don't deserve to die. You have so much years ahead of you. I just feel like God was telling me that, like you deserve to live and you don't deserve to end your life this way. And I was really, really going through it that day. Like I really had a mental breakdown. I was crying. I really felt like shit, man. I really felt like shit. And I just feel like we live in a world now where everything's crazy now. Everything's getting crazy. I'm pretty sure you guys saw what happened with Charlie Kirk. You guys saw what happened. You guys see how the economy is, the world is. Everything's getting expensive now. Things are just getting out of hand, man. And it just doesn't make anything much better, too. Because a lot of people are struggling with mental health issues. A lot of people are struggling with their own issues, with their own family problems, with their own relationship problems. Everybody has something they're going through in life, and I really feel like shit. And I'm just completely being honest with you guys because I've never had anyone that ever cared about me. I've never had anyone ever hear me out. I've never had people that I can vent to. And I feel like every time I pick up a camera and vent to you guys, it makes me feel so much better. And I really appreciate you guys always for supporting me and for always commenting and leaving sweet comments under my videos. It really means so much to me, man. I really appreciate you guys. I wouldn't be here without you guys. Thank you guys so much, man. I love you guys, and I'm gonna try my best to be okay. I always tell myself everything's gonna be okay, no matter what I go through. I always tell myself everything's gonna be fine. And hopefully one day I'll be happy. Hopefully I get that happiness one day. And if anybody's going through the same thing as me, or if you can relate to anything I'm saying, I just want to let you know that you're not alone. And hopefully we'll get through this. Keep your head up. You're a strong individual. You're a strong person. God loves you. And everything's going to be okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, man. Thank you guys so much for the support. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace.